Hey guys, so welcome back. This type of video that I'll be showing off today will be more of a miscellaneous item type video. A lot of very little small things, not a lot of very exciting or interesting things, except for maybe one item later on. So let's not waste some time and let's get started here. Now, of course, I've had this for a while, but slowly but surely I'm still adding cards to the collection. The one in particular I want to point out is this one. It is number, I believe, 339? No, 239 out of 425. I don't remember the name of the artist or the signature, just happened to get it because it came with a pack from a friend called Taylor, a very big Evil Dead fan, also a collector, who sent me what we like to call nowadays the Nerd Care package out of complete blue. So a lot of the things you're going to be seeing is stuff that he sent me. Of course, here's a quick look of all the other cards there in here, a basic set, and then some extra ones on the back. Let's see if we can get over with, well, look at Taylor's stuff first. So here is the Japanese Evil Dead 2 program. Gotta say, this is definitely a nice addition to the collection. I actually intend to get them all, and I thought I'd show you some pages bit by bit. If you want to actually take a nice look at this, you can get a PDF of this off of Rob's website, Book of the Dead. He has it. This program itself happens to be in great condition. He's happened to send me this because he had two. So he didn't need the second one, and he sent me the second one. Very appreciated. Thank you so much, Taylor. There's a page we're going to come up to that I really like. In particular, or maybe I skipped it by accident. No, it's right here, I think. Yeah, there it is. This one. This is really nice. For the longest time, I think some of the pictures in here were the only place you could see them. I think. There you go. Wonderful. Great addition to the collection. He happened to get me this real small Army of Darkness poster. So, you know what it looks like. Repro, I'm pretty sure of it. So, I don't think I'll be putting it up. I'm running out of room on my walls, actually. There is this. Now, I don't know what the hell this is. It's a frisbee, I guess. Something like a frisbee. It says, "Hail to the Chains, baby," and it says Rockstar's Discs. Now, if you want to know more about these, I suggest you look it up yourselves because I have no freaking clue what it is and what the purpose of it is. So, yeah, thanks for giving it to me, pink one. He also got me a VHS from the UK. Now, I'm not a VHS collector now, because if I did that, I wouldn't have no room left in my apartment. Honestly, the amount of Evil Dead media out there in particular is just appalling. Ridiculous. If you're gonna be a completist, it'll never happen. It'll never happen. I have a friend who's been collecting forever and he still doesn't have them all. It's just ridiculous. This is something that I had no idea ever existed, but it's because it was ordered from one specific store. So it's one of those boxes used to hold cards for card games. It says "come get some" on it, and they got them bought and made. I've never seen them before. And it says here, Legion. I guess that's where they got them. Legion Supplies. That's who made them. You'll hear this thing. This is the Army of Darkness card game that's in here. I already have it. If you haven't played it, or if you're into card games and you like Army of Darkness, I actually really do recommend it. As you can see, there's the instructions and there's the cards. I recommend the card game. It's good. The board game, however, more so for board game enthusiasts than Army of Darkness enthusiasts, supposedly. I could talk forever about that, but we'll not go up subject here, so let's move on. Okay, I think there's only two things left that Taylor gave me here. Yeah, here we go. T-shirt. Now, let me tell you something about this T-shirt. It's too big. Can't wear it. I look like a monster and I'm huge, just ginormous. However, I really do appreciate the shirt itself. It's actually really nice. You can definitely do much worse when it comes to Evil Dead T-shirts. There have been quite some really lazy, horrid ones, just hokey ones, and meme-ish ones, I guess you would say. Just jokes and crossovers. But this shirt's pretty good. I like it. We're getting winding down to, I think, only one last thing from, oh wait, no, two. Let me take this out here. Yeah. If you have Invaluable, this is something you could have got with Invaluable. Invaluable is the, if you don't know what it is, documentary on Tom Sullivan. That's directed by Ryan Mead. Lazy Mary is what you see on the truck in the first movie. So yeah, that's what that is. They're just stickers. Bumper stickers. You put it on your car. I don't have a car, so it's not like I'm going to put them anywhere. Last but not least, you got this. I kind of have a thing for the newspapers. And the article's just there. It's a small article. It's just like, it's the Record. I don't know where it is. I guess where Taylor's from. I don't remember where Taylor's from. But it's just like a newspaper that has reviews on movies, and it's just, the articles are no bigger than that. So if you're offended by this small article and after reading like this, well then, there's no reason because they're all that size. But the cover's nice. So, you know, newspaper. I like it. Alright, the rest of the stuff I'm going to be sharing is stuff that I got. Let's start with People at the Musical. Did I buy this randomly? Not exactly, because I actually went. I went in February, the end of February. So about a month ago, actually. Exactly a month ago I went. Let me show you the shirt I got. A very nice shirt, fits perfectly well. It's a small. And what was special about this musical is it's the Toronto production, so it's directed by Christopher Bond, the co-creator and director of the musical, who's a very nice guy, by the way. And it was my first time experiencing the Splatter Zone. You think after all these years I would have done that a long time ago, but no, I just was never that fortunate, and finally I got the chance, and finally I splurged my money, and finally I got soaked in blood, so it was a lot of fun. We were pretty much sitting in the worst place possible if you didn't want to get soaked a lot. Like, we were sitting in the most drenched area of the Splatter Zone. We were soaking wet. Like, I was walking out and I was dripping, and my shirt was yellow and white, and it was pretty much all red. And my friend wore nothing but a white shirt, just white shirt, and he comes out, he's just all red. We're soaking wet, my hair is all drenched. It was a crazy experience. Now, most of you guys, if you're a huge fan and it's been near you and you had a chance to go see the musical, I would always recommend it. But if you haven't had a chance and it's coming near you, I really do recommend that you go because it's a lot of fun. And one thing I actually would like to say is that they changed it up a bit, actually. You know, they with the times, they tend to change some of the lyrics and some of the songs, and they make it a little bit more modern as to today as to it was like 10 years ago, so it's nice. Here we go. Let's just move this stuff over. We'll look at it later. This is Volume 1, Beyond Dead by Dawn. I had the issues and I just gave them away because I don't like issues. I found out that upon doing some research that this company just tends to not really do trade, so that's why I bought the issues, thinking no trade would come out, and a trade came out. So what can you say? I just got rid of the issues, and I'll be doing the same for the new ones I all caught up, so when they bring out the trade, I'll get rid of the issues. Because I hate issues. If I want to read them, I'm going to read them in there. Okay, so this is something I'm so happy I got. This happens many, many times over that you'll see this patch for sale, but never on the original card. That is wonderful. I got it on card. For the longest time, I wasn't even sure if it was an official item. Thought it may have been fan-made, but no, it happens to be by C&D Visionary, which, yep, they made stickers, pins, and these shot glasses, and they also did some keychains, which I'm still going after. I can't find them. And originally it was $3. I paid more than $3, but I say it would worth every single penny because that's on the original card. And this is old, by the way. This is like, gee, what year is this? 2000. So yeah, it's pretty old and really awesome. I'm really happy I got this. This is just a magnet, but it's an officially licensed magnet. You can't really read it from here. You can tell it's officially licensed, and it's by Attaboy. There's their website right there. Now, if that doesn't sound familiar, maybe the Army of Darkness Nightlight will, because that's the same company who made the Lightlight. So there happened to be 4 other ones they made, and I'm on the hunt for them. When I find them, I'll add them to my collection. And it's a nice magnet. I'll put my whole fridge covered with these. This I happened to get today. This is Army Darkness laser disc from France. The sticker is not on the actual disc itself, it's on the plastic covering the disc, so that's good. And here's the back. Really, really happy I got this. Is pretty, looks pretty awesome. As I've said before, I do have a thing for Laserdisc. I really absolutely adore Laserdisc. So, any chance I have to add any Laserdisc to my collection, I'll do it. Now, there's not too many out there, so there's not like I have a lot left to add, but they tend to be very rare. So, a friend pointed out that they just had this one. This one's considered common on the France eBay. Not the French eBay, I guess, because I'm technically half French. But anyway, yeah. Evil Dead 3 at the bottom, and L'Armée des Ténèbres, which is French for Army Darkness. Valerie is, no, I'm not gonna read French. My accent's gonna come through. It's gonna be pretty bad. And it's in great condition. I'm not gonna take it out, but yeah, it's in wonderful condition. I'm happy I got it. Last but not least, I'll just put this here. This is definitely the most exciting thing. Ash vs. Evil Dead lunchbox. Now, if I were to count the amount of times I've seen this on eBay or up for sale, I would say 4 times. So, this is very, very rare, and I'm really happy I got one. Now, that's the good news. Bad news is that it's pretty small. If you were to compare this with the other Evil Dead lunchboxes, you'll see this is actually quite smaller. It's considerably smaller. Also, it's a little cheap. Not that they're really expensive or high durable items to start with, but even cheaper than the other ones. Like, it came a little bit indented. I'm like, okay. Also, there's no thermos, so don't expect a thermos. As you can see, there you go. You see right there? Notice it? Came like that. That's disappointing, right? However, for how rare it is, really can't complain. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if all of them were dinged like that. So, yeah. Like, I just showed you guys a whole bunch of stuff. That was just all the things I've been adding randomly throughout the last month and a half, I guess. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys stick around, and I hope you have a great week or weekend. All right? Later.